Can I get a yoop? I love this show. From downtown Los Angeles or thereabouts, from MacArthur Park at the Dimetap, such and such. Harmontown is now in session. Who out in the audience tonight feels like it's time to have a game master on stage? Well, I've got good news for you because we have Spencer Crittenden. Oh, there he is. But what is a Harmontown without a mayor?
I don't know.
Let's bring out the mayor of Harmontown, Dan Harmon.
Oh! Yo, hip hop. Yo, hip hop. Yo, hip hop in my bones. Hip hop, don't leave me alone. Gather around, I'm gonna flow like science. Fuck your mama so hard she got higher than me. Okay, all right. No, fucked it up. That's it.
I was going to be your hype man, but you
Science.
fucking
What
bailed.
rhymes with science?
I was going to hype man you, and you stopped rapping.
Clients.
Clients.
Sorry, no, I mean,
Damn
I
it.
had
Okay,
time.
So next
I had time.
So we're gonna slowly build a rap.
Yeah.
Next week, I'll be like, I'm gonna drop mad science. I fucked your mama so hard, I got mad clients.
All right.
Well, I'll do better than that. I won't just say
you
mad
could have
things.
fucked her on top of any household appliance. It could have been anything.
That's good.
I fucked your mama like Jan Michael Vincent in Defiance. It was a Jan Michael Vincent movie.
Wow.
She gushing fire hydrants. Is that something?
That works.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't want to push buttons. I want this to be an introduction to something that's confessional. From now on, when I talk about things that maybe push people's buttons, I'm going to make sure that I use my I statements. And I'm gonna talk from a place of human vulnerability. If I say something that is a political point of view or philosophical point of view about society or whatever, I'm gonna try to make sure that I'm not saying, well, these people this and those people that. I don't know those people. I know myself. I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna say what I feel. And so I was just explaining to Spencer backstage that a dear friend of mine, who I'll give their anonymity because the people that are passionate about things should. I just like this conversation I'm having with this person who keeps recommending this Jordan Peterson guy. Like, you got to listen to Jordan Peterson, and I keep going like yeah, I will. I mean, by the way, I haven't seen Atlanta yet. It's on season 9. So when I don't bother to do something, it's not. I don't think it's because I'm stubborn or doing something. However, I do keep saying to the person, like, I'm gonna listen to him because you say he's smart, he's interesting, and all this stuff. But I will tell you that every link you send me and every time I Google, it keeps saying, like, it says from his fans, and God knows people's fans can misrepresent them unintentionally. They can.
How do you know that, Dan?
But it does say things like truth bomb. Jordan Peterson debunks the concept of white privilege, disproves the pay gap, blah blah blah, and I'm and then I say that back to the person, and then that person always says, like, they go, no, it's not about the politics, and that's not the point. I just think he's really interesting. But there's always it's always, like, I never get a what why is he a plumber? What is he like? What do you mean? Because the headline is that he debunked the concept of white privilege. Did he also tell you how to install a backsplash in your kitchen? But the reason I bring it up is I certainly want this person to continue to. I like people to share. Like, if you're into somebody, we bonded early on. We love our Noam Chomsky. Like who knows if he's fallen in and out of fashion? But some people.
Noam Chomsky's actually here tonight.
So, Some people could turn red in the face when you mention his name. Some people roll their eyes automatically. Some people are very familiar with him and will do either of those things. Some people not familiar at all and will do those things. Like you and I started a friendship talking about, because I knew him as a linguist and you knew him as a political dissident, and then we exchanged things and all these things. So I don't want anybody to ever be afraid that they're gonna suggest I read something or listen to something that because I'm gonna like snootily high road them. I brought it up because it's caused me to do some soul searching here, because I'm explaining to the person, and it taught me some things about myself that I want to get off my chest, which is like this. It's like it's like, oh, you got like I am not ashamed of the idea of what my detractors would call virtue signaling. I or white knighting or whatever kind of code for that stuff. I don't understand unless you want to challenge society and change it, or go to toe with it, or get paid to talk about it. Why would you want to do anything other than make it not kill you? I do, like the therapist saying, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Like, I want to be happy. So like, isn't that what virtue signaling is? Isn't it? So like, if you're 45, white, straight, rich, standing on top of a pile of money, why is it a betrayal? Why is it a bad move to shout down to all the poor people that you can hear you, I'm going to do everything I can to help you. Don't set this on fire. I'm on top of it. I like you and would like this to continue the way it is. I like.
But shouldn't they be concerned that the money is just in a pile? Like, that seems like
of course it's in a pile.
That brings up an interesting point,
yes.
which is that also you want to say, like, I actually don't think this is the ideal situation. Right. I'm going to try even harder to achieve some changes because, boy, I can see your house from here, and it's very small. People think that it's somehow a counter argument to say to that, you're just saying what you think people want to hear so that you don't get beaten up or suffer. When did that become a valid point of view? Like, are we revolutionaries when we like tell the truth? Is this about knowing the truth? Like, do I want to really go home tonight and crack a book if I have a choice between two books and one says Femilesbian, how women are treated unfairly and have been since the dawn of humankind, asterisk, notice we didn't say mankind because fuck men, and then the other book is like, The Big Lie, how liberalism is no different from Nazis and why Nazism isn't that bad anyway.
Which I
don't want to read either book.
I still have that. I still have that one for sale on Amazon right now. If you want to.
I told you not to self-publish. I told you.
I try. Wait,
you're going to end up spending more than you make.
You're being a real feminine capital Nazi right now.
But I'm gonna if I'm on a sinking ship and I'm like, I got one book for the next 10 years, I'm gonna. Not because I'm so fucking noble and open-minded. I'm gonna take the feminist book because it's gonna have more information that I don't already have and don't suffer from. I'm kind of like,
Dan, just read my book. Just give it a chance.
I don't want to know. I don't want to be able to. I don't want to be in a conversation. What conversation am I ever gonna have in the future where I'm going to be thinking, boy, oh boy, this would go so much better, as bad as it's going. God, it would go better if I just had the academic chops to prove that maternity leave is unfair. God damn it, I don't have the fucking noodle for it. I do have the noodle for it. That's the problem. Whether I believe it passionately or not, what I don't have in my head is the reasons why people be talking about other stuff, and I want people to like me.
Say that again.
I don't.
Where do you stand on Building 7?
What is the least popular opinion? Spencer said something really funny. We were talking about because I'll listen. I'm gonna listen to the Jordan Peterson thing. But you were talking about the naturalist thing when you're going like some of this stuff is like. People say, you got to listen to this guy. And then you listen to the guy, and it's like, oh, he's so smart. And it's like, they got a PhD, and they're like, oh, man, they gave a lecture, and it was so amazing the way they broke it down. And, like, a lot of it comes down to, like, naturalism tropes where it's like, hey, people aren't naturally monogamous, or the way humans work isn't like this or that. And it's like... Yeah. And I said, yeah, but people don't poop in toilets naturally. Like, we just kind of came
toilets
to agree.
Are great.
And you said, yeah, and it's Spencer's summation of the naturalist fallacy is like, hey man, ducks don't be gay.
That's the fallacy. People say, the naturalization fallacy is ducks don't be gay.
I didn't service it in the retelling.
It's that people say, oh, this isn't natural, therefore it's bad, and then they say like, oh. You know, like an argument against gay marriage or whatever. It's like being gay is unnatural. It's like ducks aren't gay and the wild animals aren't gay. And then, of course, animals are gay in the wild. But like that, it's a fallacy that people make to prove their point when they can. But a fallacy is an invalid argument by nature. Anyway, I do a lot of research. I love it. I'm online all the time, checking things, reading things. Who knows if they're good or bad? I don't know. It's the internet. But basically everything that I understand about Jordan Peterson just comes down to that fallacy. It's like, well, actually, it turns out like lobsters like kill each other, and so like it's fine to want to kill each other, or like it's just all that fallacy where it's just like, well, no, that's not true. And then do you have anything else? And
sometimes
the answer
he's
is no.
giving one of those talks, and if somebody just starts from the audience going like, "Hey, I like your wife. I want to fuck your wife." And he's like, sorry, excuse me. Like, he wouldn't have security escort that person out, right? Because he doesn't believe in marriage, and he'd be happy if he is married to have a stronger person with a louder voice that felt like talking at that moment. Like, microphones aren't fucking cavemen. I don't. But I'm not lampooning this person because I don't want to commit the crime of like making you've maybe read or heard him. I've done research. I'm just riffing on the idea of like the people that go like monogamy's not a thing like in 58 countries and stuff. It's like man, when did you ever get the impression that humanity like wanted to be natural? Like how is that our gimmick? Like what? I'm just so confounded by it, and I kind of like maybe I wasn't confounded by it 6 years ago. I mean, I know if you listen to this podcast, you're going to hear me take complete 180s on a lot of fundamental stuff, and I'm not going to chalk it up to turbulent times or anything changing. I'm gonna first and foremost say I'm old. I'm thank God successful. I just had this amazing like weird. Unsettling couples therapy session with Cody where we went in to get the 60,000-mile checkup and kind of we were like it was because we had back-to-back sessions that were going to be solo, but if we come in together that is like that's our choice, and then so it was like basically like it could have been a 2-hour session or a two whatever 50 plus 50 is 100-minute session.
What is 50 plus 50?
It was like way more than like 20 minutes before the end of it all, where clearly the therapist just ran out of gas. It was like by virtue of our happiness, like she was like, okay, well, look, I don't know what to tell you guys. you love each other and you communicate, and that seems to be working. And I gotta tell you, I've had a pretty long day of heterosexual couples like fucking bringing me down with a bunch of shit about the same shit you're talking about because they don't know how to do what you guys do, which is you kind of just like each other, don't you? Yeah, I think it's working. And you know what? It's 5 o'clock, and I was like, yeah, I'll go eat. And Cody's like, yep, let's get out of here. I'm hungry. I was like, yep, let's get out of here. Bye. Like we're fucking perfect.
So you nailed it.
We did it. And I gotta tell you, I'm getting the same vibe in my solo sessions too. I think I'm a perfect individual as well.
So you know when you've nailed it with your therapist when you've bored her to pieces and she wants to get the fuck out of
she's
it.
sort of like, and I kind of project onto her because I'm a cynic. I'm a storyteller. I'm kind of just thinking like, oh, she's a married lesbian. I wonder if part of her is thinking like, yeah, it must be nice. What the fuck? Get out of here. You know, it's like because it's like we're talking about, well, maybe we're going to move in together, and you know, we think about children, but we don't think about children and all this stuff, and like just kind of like. So I know it's probably not the case because she just makes these faces. She has these like faces she makes when she's actually like when she's certain about things, and it kind of just like doubles as someone who is secretly hateful. But it's not the case. But she's just kind of like, yeah, seems like it's working, huh? Huh? Yeah. And I like thinking that she wants to stab our eyes out because she's like, must be nice. Time to go home to my lesbian wife. God damn it! That is not me saying that lesbians are less happy.
No,
I am
that's
absolutely,
exactly what you said.
That's not
precisely,
true. That's not what I. Well,
exactly
it may be true
said.
that that's what I accidentally implied, but I absolutely. The grass is always greener. I picture lesbians as being incredibly happy because you probably have to, and I'm sure they fight all the time, like cats and cats. All right, come on. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's stupid.
Well, cats
stupid,
do fight.
stupid, dumb jokes. But I always picture gay people as happier than straight people in couples because then it's probably a like a kind of a different form of not. What do you call it? It's easy to say like, oh, that's a different form of racism, but you can't say that's a different form of homophobia because you're not phobic, but it's still dehumanizing. To say, I bet gay people are happier than straight people. You're still saying like gay, because they're so different. But I'll claim because I picture a gay couple like the gay partner number one comes home and puts their gay briefcase down.
Why is one partner number one?
Because I didn't want to be like I can't be like the gay husband because that's like a thing we do is like, well, who's the caboose and It's like straight people want to like project their side. Like, well, which one of you is going to wear the tux? And I had to learn that that's not a thing that they love. It's like the Tatanka thing in Dances with Wolves. Like you fucking like listen and you're going to be wrong about shit and you try to achieve. Like
Dan, I'm going to stop you. You're doing this wrong.
Right. But I always picture. Regardless of that, I picture. Here's what I picture.
How do you picture it?
I picture a gay partner number one comes home, puts gay briefcase down,
I'm sorry. Gay partner number one comes home and does what?
Puts gay briefcase down.
Gay briefcase. Hey, why is the briefcase gay?
Because they're not a sellout. Because they didn't let their job define them. Because when they go to work, it's with a gay briefcase. More on that later, okay? That's about personal fulfillment. Like, I'm talking about coupleness here.
We're coming back to briefcase identity.
Right. They put their briefcase down, and then the participant in gay couple number two is in bed doing a crossword and says, "How was your day?" And the answer is, it was, and they rattle off like a bunch of things that make your day neutral. Oh, Gary at work still doing the thing where he calls my briefcase gay, and Dan keeps trying to prove he's not homophobic by asking us questions about who wore the tux at the wedding. and all these things, and then they go, yeah, it was a hard thing, and it was and then I just picture them going like, but I know one thing for sure, I love you. And then, it's probably an internal process, not an external one, but I picture inside their brains them going like, I'm able to believe that more than the average straight person because this isn't fucking sanctioned. It was more difficult to get here. It was harder to there's already friction in just getting here about myself, and then I found you, and then the two of us are together, and that who knows who approved of that or not. But in any case, boy, when we wake up in the morning, we really have to ask ourselves, do I want to do this? And if we fucking stop wanting it, Newtonian physics will fucking fling it apart. Like, our parents will pay us. They'll be like, thank God you're straight. I knew it. It's like all of that, it's so that's probably that's an example of how you can be an advocate, you can be a supporter, and you can still be, part of the problem. Because I'm thinking of these people as a different species. I'm thinking of them as, Marvel versus DC or something. I bet they have Green Lantern meetings where they can make parties out of, as long as they're not yellow.
I just can't believe that you think of briefcases as being binary.
Yeah. You guys know what I'm picturing when I say straight briefcase.
No, we don't. We don't know. You fucking tell me what you think of when you think of straight briefcase.
A fucking goose-stepping, brown-ass fucking thing with the dial code and the fucking combinations, your birthday, because you're fucking cisgender, heteronormative piece of shit. And who cares about that? The code's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, because you know what's in there? A bunch of fucking pictures of the opposite sex naked. Yawn.
Good save.
I don't need saves. I'm fucking honest. You can't say I'm fucking lampooning myself. I'm delightful.
You are delightful. You
I
reserve the right to remain delightful.
There's no such thing as a save when you're a Harlem Globetrotter. My job isn't to beat the Washington Generals. It's not real basketball. I'll fucking I got a bucket of confetti in my shorts. It's about being fucking real.
Prove it.
You have to subscribe to see that I really did it.
Yeah. For $5 a month, he didn't have any confetti in his shorts.
Yeah. So, anyways, I don't know. Yeah. I just that conversation with my friend. Thank God I have a friend who's pushing Jordan Peterson on me, because that makes me go actually explore myself and go, well, if I don't stay on this schedule, if I promise to listen to him tomorrow, it's probably because I've actually made a decision in my life I should acknowledge, which is that I'm a little more interested in boning up on how to function. I'm more interested in how to let people know that despite the shape of my face, the placement of my eyebrows, the Google auto conclusions of my name, the everything that you may have heard about me, that actually I am very interested in you being comfortable with me. And that's actually, if you see me outside of my house, it's because I chose to leave the house, and that while I'm outside the house, I actually regard it as a shared world with you, and that I would like to make sure that you don't leave the conversation frowning, even if you're crazy. Because 1 out of 10 people is, and well, we can't fucking let them shape our opinions of strangers. What if, how guarded are we going to be against Mark David Chapmans? At the expense of not meeting more Novas or Jane Cooks or Spencers or this guy,
Jeff Davis.
Who's just mad because his briefcase is straight. That's all you're mad about.
I have a trans briefcase.
Oh, boy.
All right.
It's very functional.
Would you describe it?
Oh, shit. Got him. Got him. Nailed him.
I'm going to pour myself a drink while you describe your trans briefcase.
Its name is Tamara, and it holds folders and pens. It's got a little pouch that I usually put like the book I'm reading in, and it enjoys being a briefcase.
That's great. Hey, I talked to this person who may have been crazy at a point pretty recently, and not too far from here, actually. It was like off of Wilshire or whatever. There was a guy that I locked my car in a parking garage, and so I had to get an Uber away to my house, and then I took it back in the morning, and he was there both times, and at night I wanted to give him money, but I didn't have it. So in the morning I came back and gave him money, and then we were talking, and he was like, you know, I used to be a chiropractor. All these chiropractors are quacks, man. All these chiropractors are getting put into jail because they're killing people. They're breaking their carotid arteries when they're giving adjustments, man. I knew it. I wrote the book on chiropractor. You know me. My name is Dr. John Chiropractor. And he was like telling me...
Is he rapping? Is he a rapper?
No. He really had a pretty tight cadence. And so, like, he was just going on, but it was like, at first it was like, you know, I used to be a chiropractor, I'm on hard times, and I was like, oh, crazy. And then he was like, yeah, you know, all these chiropractors are killing their patients and stuff. And I was like, well, why are you talking about that? Like, I don't have any intersection with chiropractors other than you right now. They kill people.
Did he ever get was he like, so anyways, I'm not licensed, but you look like your back hurts, and I promise I won't break your carotid artery?
No, it was none of that. He wasn't trying to do anything. We were just talking. You know, I'm sure he just wanted to say what's up.
I sat next to a guy at El Cholo. Is that the name of that
you
Mexican
know it
place?
is.
Yeah. And I chose there were seats available at the bar, but there was a fella at the bar who was wrapped in an American flag and had a cowboy hat on.
Wow.
And he was a little guy, and he was like eating tortilla soup like it was like the last like it had oxygen in it and he was on Mars. And I was like, oh, I know where I'm sitting, and I know what I'm ordering, and and I sat down next to him, and when I did, he was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Like this kind of like challenging, like, yeah, I'm wrapped in an American flag.
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, nothing. How are you? And he's like, good. And then he went back to his soup.
Damn.
And then I just sat there and I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
Because I proved that I'm not judgmental. And I don't have to talk to him to prove it.
Yeah.
I sat next to the exact right person because I sat next to anybody else. Who knows what they'd be like, I'm a dentist, how are you? Oh, people misjudge the value of the tooth. But maybe, I don't know, it's just a word of advice. Maybe that person that you look at and go, uh-oh, a tinfoil robot. Maybe they're wearing that because they're like, try me. And then you simply not trying them makes you the best person they've ever met.
He was literally wrapped in just an actual flag. Not
like a cape. He was wearing it like a cape.
Not a garment that was made to be a garment. Just a cape.
It's cheaper that way.
Right.
And so this was like if you pressed X to diffuse the situation, kind of in Red Dead.
Right.
And then it's like it's plus honor, you know? You really won.
This is El Cholo in Los Angeles?
This was the one that is... Okay,
right.
Thank you, Levy.
That's what I'm talking about.
You remember that guy, right, Levy?
Levy was there?
Wait, is that Levy talking shit back there?
When was this?
Levy was with me. We were meeting my agent.
So you were with Levy?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm always with Levy, dude.
Don't bury the Levy.
Yeah.
That's a bad journalism
Do you guys
joke.
remember a song?
Yeah.
Do you remember a song?
I do. Happy birthday.
No, Jeff, don't.
Oh, okay. I remember loads of songs. Are you thinking of one in particular?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. It is from the
Don't get
1970s.
excited.
It's by a guy named, I think his name is, wait, I'm going to look it up real quick because the worst thing I could do
Carr.
is.
His name is Carr.
I'm so tired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was in Las Vegas for a day and a half, and that really takes it out of you.
Right.
Oh, my God.
In
Okay,
water.
come on. Oh, I forgot this place. We don't really get like the 4Gs out here. Okay, here it is.
Do
Okay.
you want to plug into the thing?
It's by a guy. No, I don't want to make Kevin Day freak out about copyright. Like I don't want to play a song.
Kevin Dade's been dead for days.
It's by a guy. It's a 1970s song. It's by a guy named Clarence Carter. It's called "Strokin'."
Yeah. Well.
Oh, yeah.
Dave
That was a
Klein,
Colombian
Dave Klein has
swim team
lost his
celebration
goddamn
song.
mind in the front row.
Dave
Well,
Klein-
Stroking. Yeah, Stroking's fucking weird, man.
It was
I
a
started-
Columbia
Okay, well, here's the thing.
swim team song.
Dave
listen.
Klein, would you please keep your fucking act together?
It was a Colombian.
I've never seen somebody.
I'm dating a young lady 12 years younger than me. There's a lot. She's a Valley girl. There's a lot of things that she like. I can't tell if she. So every Christmas.
Her name is Jordan Peterson.
We watch every Christmas. Right. Every Christmas we've tried. I think we figured out yesterday that we do this every Christmas, but we never remember because we're drunk. We try to watch all the Die Hard movies, and I think it's like Groundhog Day. Like I'm always like, you've never seen Die Hard? No. Like, well, you got to see the sequel. It's really uncomfortable. And I was like, okay, let's watch all of them. Okay, the third one gets kind of amazing because it's so intensely racially aware. And then we always have, but then we started noticing because it's like it comes up and it says resume playing, and it's right at the end. We're like, we've done this before. We've watched all the Die Hards. We always fall asleep before the first Simon Says booby trap in the fountain.
Remember when you and me and Schraub and Chris Tallman tried to watch all the Hellraisers and we fucking just gave
God
up?
damn, there's 7 of them. There's almost 7 Die Hards now.
For real?
Yeah, there's like 5. Is there 6?
I
I know there's what you're raising your. Oh, you're holding up the number 5. I thought you were like, can I come up because there's 11 and I got a degree in Die Hard at Columbia. Anyways, so the song's called "Smoke." The reason I thought we're listening to true crime podcasts. So there were these all the true crime podcasts all said the same thing a couple months ago. There was this family. A 17-year-old girl escaped from the family. She called 911, and the cop showed up, and she said, my siblings have been imprisoned for fucking 20 years in our house. It was like, you might remember that. It was like this news item about this family that kept all 13 of their kids like chained to their beds for forever, and some of them were in their 20s because you can't have that many kids without some of them being in their 20s. It takes up to 9 months to make each one, and
you have to lie fallow once every 3 years.
So they just had so they had full grown adults who were like malnourished and anyways, the last name is the Turpins, and we're like, holy shit, what's up with these Turpins? And then I just started, we're feeding the dogs and we're just kind of high, and I'm like, I've been Turpin. And Cody's laughing, and I'm like doing this song. I've been Turpin. Oh yeah, I've been Turpin. And she's like, what is that song? And I'm like, I think it's like, what is it? I've been smoking. I'm smoking. What is that song? And I was like, is it I Believe in Miracles? What is it? It's really clever.
You've been
I'm looking
stroking.
for it. And then I find it. It's called Strokin'.
This song is
and I was
fucking.
Like, what is this song? Strokin'.
I agree before you even play it. This song is fucking strange.
It is so fucking weird for the weirdest reasons because the guy.
Is it about fucking or sucking or stroking or I don't know?
That's part of the twist. Is that? So I don't think I'm allowed to play it. I don't think I
play it. Who gives a fuck? Is Strokin' gonna sue us?
Well, we could always delete it later.
Well, I could if I assume if I say how about this? I
play it.
What is it? It costs $35,000 to buy a Sarah Bareilles song.
But we can delete it at any time if we want to.
We could just not put it on the internet.
We can delete it tomorrow before it drops.
It's fine to play it as a live performance in this room.
Right.
That I know.
So
Right.
But if you don't want it to exist forever, we might have to drop it and just
That's
talk about
fair.
it.
Yeah.
I do think it's valuable to just.
I think it's important.
But we could bleep it and tell them go online and listen to it online.
Well, I typed.
Because these folks, they can't do that. That would be rude to the show.
We got a lot of younger people in the audience that they have no frame of reference.
To the left.
Here it is. It's
he
like
stroked
already
to the right at one point.
Yeah, he's.
Stroking is just something that I'll be doing tonight. It goes into
Stroking, is that something that are we doing tonight? Is that what he said?
More or less. I know he strokes it to the left. I'm pretty
Of
sure
course.
he strokes it to the right.
How could you
because
not?
I'm a Libra, so you got to stroke it to the left and stroke it to the right because I'm about
Right.
balance.
The signal's really weak in here. I think I'm gonna bail on the Planet
Play the
Planet.
fucking song.
No,
Harmon.
I'm just said the opposite.
Right.
So if
I'm an
you take the
Aquarius.
opposite point of view, then what you're doing is you're just putting the brakes. Knowing it isn't. I'm not.
Hey, I know it too.
God, if only someone knew I have the lyrics written down. I don't need someone to know them. Okay, so he says.
Well, this is great. We don't have to edit anything.
Right.
And they'll Google it anyway.
So he says.
He's the protagonist, ostensibly, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, It's not about Dracula. He says I. It's the first person.
Okay,
I
all
don't
right. Sorry.
he never says in the song. By the way, I've been Dracula this whole time. Oh no! And quite frankly, actually, toward the end, he in a very smart branding move, he has a woman cry out his name many. Oh, okay. It started playing, so whatever.
All right.
Have you ever made love just before breakfast?
Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. Sorry.
If you've ever made love just before breakfast.
That's part way into the song. So.
Here we go.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
Okay, so I want to stop it there.
Yeah,
when
that's
I
fair.
start making love, I don't just make love. I be stroking.
Right.
So now I'm going to ask the question later, what does he think we're going to think he means? And what could he possibly mean if he doesn't mean? And I am the last person to shame him for this because I literally be stroking during making love in a variety of ways. Like I'm very happy to involve self-pleasure in a weird intersectionality with fucking sex is a journey, not a destination.
Right.
You fucking hang out with somebody.
Right.
It's a thing you do for a while,
So
and when
you-
it stops, and whoever's stroking is stroking.
You have been. You have been stroking in your own
Whatever,
life.
yeah. I mean, it's like my therapist said to me at one point. She's like, you're going to be in a relationship one day where you're going to feel like masturbating while you're playing a video game, and your girlfriend's going to be in the same building, and you're going to think, I'm going to go find her and make it her problem as a path of least resistance.
I was getting.
And I was like, that's not true. That's not how monogamy ends up working. Like, come on, we tug one out while they're in the shower, and because we don't want to have conversations about blah blah blah. And it's like, no, that's all about shame and all this stuff. It was like, sure enough, I was like, God damn, I'm horny. Knowing that there's no shame in me being able to just fucking start stroking. Cody can either be fine with that, or it's not about getting caught doing it, trying not to wake them up. It's just like dick's hard, stroke, and then because she'll do it too. It's like we'll be watching Superman 2, and she'll be like, ha, and I'll be like, what? Did you fart? And she goes, no, I came. I'm like, you just masturbated? And she's like, yeah, I'm the fucking master. And I'm like, this bitch is amazing, and I'm off the hook forever. Like, that is what you need, is a partner.
During Superman 2, Dick Donner got fired off that movie, and she still came. So she be stroking, you be stroking.
So anyways, I'm not judging the guy. I'm just saying, the guy, that's what he's leading with. I'm just saying,
I think we've already, in the first three lyrics, we've crossed a threshold into his world.
Right, and
where
it's
he'd be
already
stroking.
weird. Like he's presenting it as weird. He goes, when I'm making love, I'm not just making love. I'm also stroking. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe he has oxygen lost to his brain.
Tell me more, Clarence Carter.
I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I be stroking.
That's cool. He's stroking it to her.
This is your rap mentor.
Let me ask you something.
Okay, now let me ask you something.
What time of the day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the Late Late Show?
Okay, this list better start getting way more fucking adventurous. Because so far you're literally listing the most common times for lovemaking. But guess what? He's just going to run down a list of the laziest ways to make love. But he's chesting up on the listener. There's a couple more items, and he gets increasingly defiant, like, what about this? And every time it gets more common. I just wanted to...
Have you ever made love during a lunar eclipse?
Have you ever made love at Lover's Lane?
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the back seat of a car?
Okay, it's in, not on. Are you the Munsters? On the back seat? Do you drive an Excalibur? Are you on a plow?
This record's called Bucket List.
Bucket list for De Niro's character in Awakenings. Too
damn,
soon
too
for.
soon.
Okay.
Have you ever made
Too
love
soon.
catching a tennis ball with your right hand?
Have you ever made love when you were 17 and it was uncontrollable? Has dry humping ever led to making love?
But is he leading to something grander? Dan?
No, he's leading to a segue. And I'm like, what? How did this song become a weird neurotypical challenge?
Because
Hey,
people be
have you ever
stroking.
made love when you're drunk?
What does he imagine? What does he imagine is the other side of that? Are they saying, well, no, that's very cool. Please continue.
I think he imagines he must
like,
be only talking to his parents, who are like, it's a 4-poster bed or you're going to hell.
Or are they like saying, yeah, I have? And he's like, well, what about in the back seat of a car? And he's like, yeah, I have. And they're like, well, what about on the moon?
Well,
you know.
I think that's what it is. I think he's because he's about to tell a story about the back seat. It's like a segue.
Well, it just seems like very much like bragging
And
so
I think
far.
he didn't want to leap into.
No, he takes you to the bridge. He's like I'm going to walk you into my world where, hey, look, there's different ways.
Sometimes you're in the backseat of a car. This story takes place in the backseat of a car because police are about to be involved, and I don't want you to picture them coming into my bedroom. And
What?
so, yes, I was in the backseat of a car, and in case you're going to be thrown by that.
A police car?
No, he wasn't in a police
Sorry,
car.
sorry.
I'm just saying.
Continue. No, it's fine.
I'm just thinking like, oh, he's just setting. He's inviting us into.
Yeah.
Into like, have you? Hey. He's like being like Kinsey. You know, he's going like, hey, how fucking straight are you, man? When it comes to locations and times where you're making love, you make love all over the place, don't you? Including the backseat of the car.
Yeah.
Okay,
he's
so
saying,
fade in on me.
He's saying, are you freaky? But he's saying, look, I'm not even that freaky. I make love sometimes before breakfast. I make sometimes during the Late Late Show.
Right.
Sometimes on a couch. Sometimes in the back of a car. I'm kind of walking you into my world.
Right.
Where I'm a regular person.
Right.
Where,
So okay.
yeah.
So
And I'd be stroking on regular things.
when
Right.
when you find out the
stroking.
payoff, you're going to be like, well, why was that plank necessary? Why couldn't you just jump into a pool this shallow?
Because it's called verse chorus bridge, where they take it to another place and they walk you into across the threshold.
But I will note, this song is breaking all the rules right away, because the only other song that does this to my glee is Eric Clapton's "It's in the Way That You Use It." Like, you notice it just starts, it's like, boom, hey, make it loud, I've been stroking. Like he doesn't even, like, there's no verse. It's not like, I'm going to tell you about the wild thing for a while, and then wild thing. It's like he kind of like gets into it. Anyways, okay, here we go.
Take us to the bridge. Take us to the bridge.
All right, here we go.
If I can, Mazio, take us to the bridge.
I remember one time I made love on the backseat of a car.
Sure.
And the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm stroking.
Okay, so I just want to speak on behalf of the police there in that situation and say, still the same charges apply, sir. I don't know if you're speaking in terms of legal jurisprudence, but our job is to put your dick back in your pants, because your car is a place where police can see it.
But when he goes to court, I guarantee you his defense is going to be define what stroking is.
And that's the twist that's coming. And it's coming unintentionally. Because, and I don't know if it's intentional. I don't think it's intentional, because there's another twist in the song that is intentional. The one that's unintentional is that he finally will use stroking as a verb with a subject. I don't know if it's the correct term, is object or subject, but that he'll say what he's stroking. And I'm like, oh, you should lead with that, or not be confused about the ambiguous response.
Yeah,
to
because
this.
Chuck Berry would open with whatever he was stroking.
That then he can play the game of like, I've got a little bell and I call it a ding-a-ling. Now let's play fucking salted nuts or whatever the SNL sketch is. Not comedically sophisticated, that sketch. Oh, he's back for an 8th time. Salty balls. What the fuck? This is like a 1950s joke. Okay.
So, just to me, that line that we just heard changes the meaning of the past lines, because he's saying all this stuff and it sounds braggartly. But now he's telling this story, and so it recontextualizes the early lines such that it sounds like he's trying to come up with a way to relate to you. He's like, oh, you ever have sex on a couch? No. Well, what about in the back seat of the car? Okay. Well, I was having sex on the back seat of the car, and a guy came up, and so remember how I said earlier that I was stroking? Well, that was just like this one time while I was having sex in the back of the car, and this guy comes up to me, and he says, "What are you doing?" I've been stroking, and now he's about to continue to explain this to us.
Yeah, it's also notable, though, that I don't think the cop said, "What are you doing?" I think he just shines the light and he goes, "I'm stroking."
Guilty conscious. We
Can you go back and play that previous line?
Okay.
I think it's important that we go back and recontextualize.
Because this guy is endeavoring to explain something serious.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the back seat of a car? I remember one time I made love on the back seat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm stroking.
All right.
That's what I'm doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west.
By the way, ouch.
I'm not sure my dick has an east and a west.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love? Huh?
It's important to find out.
Did you make love
To explain
yesterday?
this next part.
I don't remember this part.
Did you make love last week?
He needs to get a baseline.
Are you making love tomorrow?
It's important for this next part I'm about to explain.
Or maybe it might be that you planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, long, soft, short, and be stroking.
Okay.
Okay.
That seemed like a stall beat.
Wait.
That was just like,
He said make it hard, long, soft, and short?
yeah. Make it paradoxical is his point. Like, sex should be fucking challenging.
Make it the...
I love the best.
But here comes the thing that I consider a twist. It's going to be really subtle, and I'll have to, like, so... Okay.
Now, when I start making love to my woman, I don't stop until I know she's satisfied. tell when she gets sassified. Because when she gets sassified, she started calling my name. She said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh, shit.
That's smart branding.
The other night, I was stroking my woman.
Okay. The other night I was stroking my woman.
Okay, so now he's
So
stroking.
he was never talking about his cock.
Yeah, he's talking about.
He's talking about being sensual. So now it makes sense that the cops come up and shine the light and he goes, I'm fucking stroking, man. I have a civil right to do so.
It's a stroke. Like, he's
I'm
talking
fucking
about,
touching someone's skin in a way that, and so the
No,
east and the west.
he's talking about putting. He's talking about the stroke of the in and out of the dick.
He
the
just
thing.
said stroking my woman. Or you're saying you could use that and like, and it becomes kind of like
think that's what-
stroking my woman, like means penetrating her.
I think he's talking about fucking.
Well, and I would say also in contrast to my theory there, where I was like, oh wait, the joke's on me for thinking he was talking about stroking his penis. But he in his refrain he says, I stroke it to the woman that I like best, which means not. It means what are you stroking when you're stroking to something? You can't be stroking a piano to.
Yeah, it's not it's not an intransitive verb.
So all right, well, so I thought that was the twist, but his twist is just profane.
And it got so good to her. You know what she told me? Let me tell you what she told me. She said, stroke it, Clarence Carter, but don't stroke so fast. If my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it up my... I be smoking.
Okay, well,
Damn.
the,
Is that a problem she was anticipating?
the defense rests.
Yeah,
I mean, the case closed.
if it's not,
He's talking about fucking and pussy, and then he goes, "Oh, also if her stuff is too tight."
if it's too tight,
I'm
how
gonna-
is your ass looser?
But then,
What kind of woman are you bringing home with you, Clarence Carter? If my vagina's too tight, there's always my ass.
But then he chooses that moment to get demure and not say the word ass.
I know. Well, because that's the one thing that I'm thinking, like, you know what she said to me? Like, he just sings the rest of it and then he finishes the song. But, like, he might be thinking, like, you know what? And then I stopped dating her because I'm not doing that.
Well,
I be stroking. I mean, like a neck rub. Like, I like to cuddle. But that's not the case. Anyways, well, that's the song, Stroking by...
It's just good that when he gave that story, it's good that he found out how often we have sex and whether or not we've done it on a couch. Otherwise, how could we possibly have understood that when her stuff is too tight, we could do it there?
You know what it's called?
It wouldn't make any sense with all that buildup.
It's called accusing the accuser. Oh, when was the last time you had sex on a couch?
Right. I didn't say you weren't stroking, buddy.
oh, really? When was the last time you had sex? Was it last
I'm
week?
not saying you didn't.
Was it last night?
I did. That's not relevant.
How is that a way to respond to police shining a light on you?
I
I guess he's saying,
stroking.
like, you got a fucking problem? I'm stroking. Like, it's just him being defiant. He's going, like, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. I'm fucking stroking. I'm not stealing. I'm not fucking...
But
I'm not violating a free speech zone.
You very understandably took it to a place where if a guy starts talking about "I be stroking," it sounds like he's masturbating. It turns out, no, he wants anal sex and is not getting it because the police are on his fucking ass.
But also, like, is he just describing? He's just describing when I'm making love. It's not just making love.
Right.
I have a special name for it.
Oh yeah, that's
because
not a knife.
I do it differently. I do it better.
What is your special name, Dan? Please.
I call it stroking. So I'm not going to call it making love because you're a fucking plebe, okay? You make love like a fucking barn animal or a priest. I'm a fucking hero when I make love. I'm a trademarkable fucking like branded.
Wait, sir.
What?
I'm shining my light on you.
I'm stroking.
Why is there a why is there a compass on your penis right now?
Well.
I have to ask this as a police officer.
And I have to answer
Okay.
as a stroker.
All right.
And by asking
Why
that
is there
question,
a
you've already answered some of my questions that I'll be asking later.
Why is
First,
there a
number one, have
compass?
you ever stroked? Because you clearly
I've never
haven't.
seen a compass. I've seen loads of things in my 15 years as
Hey,
a law enforcement officer.
ask this guy if he's ever done it on a couch. Hey.
Thank you, Emily. I will. Officer,
Yes.
have you ever made love?
Hey, this will come into play
Of course.
later.
What time have you made
Answer
love?
my question.
Answer mine. I pay your salary.
Hey.
What time have you made love?
Ask him if he's planning on making love
Before
tonight.
breakfast? Have you made love before breakfast?
Of course, before breakfast.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
All right.
Have you done it during the late show?
Why, sir, why is there a compass on your penis?
Hit him with it.
Because I stroke it to the east.
Oh.
I stroke it to the west.
Okay, so you can tell.
And I stroke it to the woman that I love best.
Okay,
and
not
that's what
asking-
your flashlight is
I'm not
fucking
saying
penetrating.
you're a bad person. I'm saying that this is a residential community where there are strict rules about people making love in their automobiles.
Oh, well, do people live here?
Yes.
Well, do they live? Or do I live?
Okay, wait now.
And am I not more alive than them?
Who are you, fucking Camus? Wait, I'm a fucking law officer.
No, never heard of them. Too busy stroking.
Well,
Dropped out of high school to stroke.
Wait,
No law against it.
You're stroking what?
The woman to her
You're s-
and also her.
But that's not how verbs work. You can't stroke
it
two.
is if you
We
stroke.
didn't
It is if
ask
you stroke.
enough leading questions.
I need to get
I just want to know
parity here.
how do you put a compass on your dick in the first place? And you're so bad at geography that you can't just look at the moon and know when you're fucking to the east or the west. That you have to have a
what kind of
compass
pagan
on your
shit
dick.
is this? You know, if you're
The
going to
fucking
arrest me,
moon's
am
right
I under
there.
arrest? Am I under arrest?
No, you are not.
Thank you.
You are not being detained. You
Okay,
are not
because
being detained.
everything you say right now can be used against you. I
All
got
right.
your badge number.
Step
You're
out-
talking about moon fucking?
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Gladly. All right.
Step out of the car.
Well,
Hey,
you
you
might want
step
to
into the
step to the
car.
west a little bit.
Why
Because
is that?
I was on that stroke when you fucking interrupted me with your fascist
Are
fucking...
you about to be stroking me?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm
Sir,
mid-stroke and I was...
Sir, if you threaten to stroke an officer, but that's
I'm not gonna
6 months.
stroke you. I stroke the people I love best, and I fucking like I am.
Who might fucking chop liver? You don't love me at all?
I'm cooperating here. I'm cooperating.
There's nobody around. There's nobody around.
Oh, that's
I'm
weird. Then
here.
why is it against the law for me to stroke? Like so you caused the
I
problem.
don't understand. Nobody knows why you stroke. Like it sounds like you're jerking off.
Did you
because-
seek me out because you had stroking questions? Like mine are like I was minding my own business. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I'd like maybe I've made love every way you could possibly do it, and I want to fucking find out if there's better ways to do it. Like I asked you some questions. I already know you've never stroked. Maybe it's like I don't know what you call it, sir. I throw myself on your mercy. Like Emily, will you tell him that this is voluntary, consensual, so we can just get in the front seat of the car?
Oh, so she has to tell me it's consensual?
What?
She has to tell me it's consensual. You're going to make her tell me that the stroking was consensual the whole time?
No, I'm not gonna make her do anything. I'm gonna stroke to her while she talks to you.
Nobody knows what that means. It sounds horrible. It sounds like an awful thing.
Stroking sounds awful. Yeah. This fucking police state. Like it's like we're through the looking glass, man.
All right.
Stroking's bad, but you
All
know
right.
it's not Vietnam.
Don't
yeah,
tread on
Vietnam's
me.
great.
Put your hands on the car. Put your hands on the hood.
All right, you know what?
Put your hands
I'm
on the
not
hood.
resisting.
Put your hands on the hood.
I'm not resisting
Give me
arrest.
give me your right hand
My
and
name
put it
is
behind your
Clarence Carter. I'm stroking.
Give me your right hand. Give me your right hand. No, not your right. Your right.
My east hand?
Yes. Now put your west hand back there.
Okay.
He needs
It's back
And
there.
I'm gonna put the cuffs on you, sir,
All right.
and I'm gonna be stroking.
Whoa!
I'm stroking to the north,
Abi-
stroking to the south, stroking to your butt, and stroking to your mouth. I'll be stroking.
Whoa!
yeah.
Are you stroking to the north and south?
Huh? Yeah. And also, who's gonna believe you? There's no witnesses.
I'm
Hi-
right. I'm
look,
here
I don't.
still.
All I needed to know was that you stroked.
I
brother.
stroked to the north and the south.
Fantastic.
You stroked to the east and the west. That's why I was freaked out. I walk up in a car, I see somebody stroking east and west, and that's confusing to me.
Right.
I'm a north-south stroker.
I get it now. What's your ethnic background? Can I ask? Like, are you Norwegian?
I'm Portuguese.
It makes sense then,
Yes.
because it goes by ley lines.
Portuguese,
I've heard.
yeah. My family's from the Azores, and we're right on
That
the.
makes total sense. Like, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm
Okay,
happy to be
okay.
African American
I'm-
myself,
look,
but what I've been told is
I-
that there's different. It goes by like magnetic ley lines.
Okay, I'm going to uncuff you. And, like,
Oh, thank you so
I'll
much.
just give you a warning on this one.
Okay.
Keep it to the north and south next time if you're going to be stroking.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't see why that. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna.
What?
I don't understand why that has to be a rule just because that's how you stroke. Like,
Who strokes east and west? Like you want to go like up and down. North and south seems like a more
No, he'd be
logical way to stroke
stroking.
it.
Huh. I get it now. I get what it's like to be pontificated to about stroking.
Can I be honest with you? Can I give you one secret?
Yeah.
And I look. Can we walk away from the car so your Emily doesn't hear us? I've never actually had sex before breakfast.
Oh. Well, it's like a bingo card. Eventually, everybody fills it. It's not about like what I'm trying to impart when I was grilling you about that. It wasn't like, oh, do you do it like right? I was just saying like can we share the fact that we've stroked? All right. Anyways, all right. Anyway. Sorry.
I'll let you go with a warning. Get out of here. Drive home safely, and look. I got to tell you, like, if I ever see you up here again, just keep it rolling, move along.
Okay.
Because I have a job to do. You got a job to do.
All right,
What do you do? How do you make a living?
I'm a motivational speaker.
Really?
Yeah, mostly colleges and stuff like.
Because I suffer from severe depression, and
Let me ask you this. I already know the answer to what I was going to ask.
Well, don't diminish me by thinking that you already know the answers to my.
Well, when I eat,
right.
if you like when I eat, I don't just eat.
Because you've already had sex. Because
I be gluten.
You eat gluten.
Yeah, I be gluten.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I glute to the east. I go to. Let me ask you: when you eat, do you ever eat before breakfast?
Wait. I do eat on the couch.
Yeah, you might
And
have like a
actually,
cilia allergy.
The only time I'm ever happy is eating on the couch.
Yeah, and it's probably a bread-related product, refined flour, all that stuff. Yeah,
I be gluten.
You be gluten.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, is that me too?
Tell him about the time you were gluten on the back seat of the car,
Emily.
and that cop came up.
Has anybody ever? I wonder in the history of like police encounters when like I wonder if anybody has ever gotten the offer of I'm gonna let you off with a warning and been like no, I don't accept your warning. Like is it? You think that's got to be a thing? Like somebody's like, you don't fucking warn me. You pulled me over for a bullshit reason. I don't accept your warning. Like, and the cop's like, it's just a fucking thing we say when we're letting you go. And it's like, I'm not gonna be grateful for being let go.
I did that once.
Yeah, I'm sure.
like fuck your warning.
The guy goes, all right, you're like.
I'm warning you. I'm letting you off with a warning.
Don't
fucking pull me over ever again.
Cop. I had the flu. I was just rotten sick, and I was going down to the market to get some juice, like some healthy bits, and a fucking cop pulled me over because he thought I was on my phone. I wasn't on my phone, and he pulled me over, and I was just so fucking pissed off. And they were like, all right, you can go, and I went, fuck you.
Dude.
And the other, he was a rookie guy, and the other cop fucking died laughing. And that segment brought to you by white male privilege. If I were black, I would be dead.
From the makers of voter suppression.
Fuck that guy. What a piece of shit. Never got ticketed. He fucking lied. He was a dick. And
He
if I were brown or a woman, I would be behind bars. Absolutely.
Thank God.
Yeah, but you'd probably be allowed to say Merry Christmas.
Man,
I'm just saying, listen to some of these YouTube links. I'm fucking like, I'm not getting political on this.
I'm just listening. I never believed in the war on Christmas until today. Yeah, Steve knows because I talked to him about it. But this is very serious, you guys. I saw the Reese's Christmas trees, the new ones, and they don't have a stump. They have a point, the same as the top point of the tree and the same as the side points of the tree. They have a bottom point and not a stump, and you can go through in the Google and see the past the Reese Christmas trees, and they have stumps because they're Christmas trees, because it's Christmas, goddammit, and it's a war on Christmas. That's the only reason they would put a point on the bottom.
Yeah.
To make it like a Star of David. I don't know.
If you were breaking the Christmas movie, like
right.
if you were like breaking the story for the Christmas sequel, for instance, like wouldn't you be bending over backwards to try to figure out how to have there be a war on Christmas? Like, isn't Christmas, like, if it has anything to do with Christ, the guy who planted all the Christmas trees?
Yeah.
In 4000 BC.
Right.
The like, if it was truly about Christ and there was a war on it, doesn't that work better? Isn't that more appropriate? The man is famous for being fucking murdered.
Yeah.
Like, you wear a thing around your neck of the guy dying. He's like getting his ass kicked by the government. That's what makes you Christian. Be fucking proud of yourself. Like, war on Christmas. You sound like a pussy. Meaning you sound like you can do anything a penis can do.
Yeah.
Nice save.
Yes, I'm confusing.
Nice save.
But I'm safe.
You got to see these Reese's trees.
I got
man.
all my bases covered. But it's crazy. Like, I know. Like, whatever. We know everyone's dumb. It just drives me crazy. Like, has anyone ever have you ever, for real, honest sincerity, like, gauge yourself, like, how much in your brain have you ever, like, kind of like altered your, like, if you were about to say Merry Christmas, if you bothered to, like, stop yourself? How conscious are you of that interplay? Like, if you bothered to say Happy Holidays?
I know who my non-Christian friends are: Jews, Arabs, whatever, like a like delineal, whatever. Is that a word?
Satanists.
Yeah, I nobody is ever mad about the words Merry Christmas because Merry Christmas means nothing.
It means nothing.
It doesn't.
Merry Christmas. Why would I be merry? This poor kid's gonna die before he's 40.
Yeah.
He just got born in a barn. There's an ox there, and he got fucking shit that no kid would ever want.
And there's 3 dudes from the fucking Orient that come over there and bringing him the worst.
Worst gifts ever, and the supposed best.
What
the best
baby?
person.
What baby doesn't want myrrh?
Oh, thank God the little drummer boy's here.
Every baby shower I go to, I make sure to bring an unguents.
Do you know why the baby Jesus smiles at the end of the Little Drummer Boy song? He's like, just fucking get away. Leave me alone. My brain is gelatin. I can't lift cake to my mouth yet.
Also,
I'm just
they call it
with the pressure.
They call it an inn. It's not a fucking inn. There's no room at the inn. This is not even an inn. It's a fucking shack.
Whoa.
It's a barn outside.
This is a hot take.
Well, wait,
Yeah.
no, there's no room at the there's no room at the inn.
No,
Yeah,
there's
but
not even an inn.
That's why they're in the
Show
barn.
me a fucking photo.
There's
of
a
the
second
inn
inn on the
next door
grassy
to the
knoll.
fucking
Oh,
barn.
you're saying the inn probably sucked.
There was no
inn.
There was never an inn. Do you think that inn?
Whoa, I didn't know we were going
This
here
is
tonight.
added and they
there was
just-
no inn?
No, they added that.
Wouldn't that inn be the most famous inn in the world?
And
That was all.
Here's another thing. Did you know that lumber does not burn at the temperature of a? All right, never mind. I was like, the inn is building 7. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was an inside job. There was no inn.
it was. There was no inn.
Also, mangers. Have you gone on Manger Gate?
Who's the the guy that's the most excited about the true story of Christ? Mel Gibson, the movie he made. What's that movie? Like it's 90% fucking getting your ass kicked. It's like underdog shit. It's like you should. Why are you so mad? Like, oh boy, Macy's is not allowed to like fucking roll out a red carpet for the naked man that I worship for demonstrating to me that you should never be fucking afraid. You should like hang out and love people, and if they kill you, they fucking kill you because that's the currency. I just don't get these people. Merry Christmas to me, Dan Harmon, sarcastically. She's going to take a shit. She's not mad.
It's cool. She's not
It's
mad.
impossible that this is offensive to anyone. There's no way this is controversial at all.
When I went to India, maybe I've already spoken about this. When Church and I were in India, there was Christmas decorations everywhere, and this is during Christmas, and they fucking worship every festival, and it was like so magical. Like there was Santa Clauses and Christmas trees and tinsel.
Oh,
everywhere.
in India, right? Because you said they have so many festivals. Like
And they
whoa.
said to us it's the festival of giving and lights, and we're like, oh, back in our hometown, Church said hilariously, she goes, back in America, there's a war on Christmas. Apparently, India won because they celebrate the festival of gifts and the festival of lights and the festival of everybody being like on the same team. People all dress up as Santa Claus and all give each other gifts. Everybody's Santa. Everybody is
right, because you
child.
characterized India, it almost sounded like, as far as their civic observation of other religions and things, that they're kind of like following it's happy hour somewhere kind of like formula, which is not, I don't mean to mischaracterize, I don't want to get your letters like I have a mailbox, but of like, India is a really unfair place to blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying like in terms of their municipality, like you said that like, they're kind of like, I don't know how you phrase it, like
they worship. They speak a million languages. They obey or observe 100 religions. They're very heterodoxic and
heterodoxic.
Yeah.
I'm stealing it. What does it mean?
Like heterodoxy,
give it to me. Let me
same
fucking
as,
sound smart. I want to know what it means. If it means pickles, I don't want to accidentally use it.
It means like the other, like heterosexual, like the other, like we're like.
But what's the last part? Doxic? What is it?
Heterodoxy.
Doxy. Yeah. Oh, doxy, like, okay.
Stacy Schiff, who wrote a great biography of Cleopatra, said that Alexandria bustled with heterodoxy.
Like compatibility, like the opposite of xenophobia. Saying like, hey, if you're going to be big,
like you can be Jewish, you can be Islamic, you can be whatever the fuck, and nobody fucking cares.
Right, like Taoism and like Eastern religions are heterodoxic in that they're like, go ahead, be Christian, never heard of them, like fucking bring them in, like whatever, like. What did he say? Did he say you can't be Taoist? Can't find it in the rule book. All right, then he's allowed in.
However, and forgive our listeners if if I'm repeating myself. Our driver, I asked her, I was like, so you celebrate every festival? And she goes, yeah. I go, Jewish festivals? She goes, nah.
No. Meh.
But it wasn't because of. I don't think it's because of anti-Semitism. I think she's like it's their stuff is really for them. Like it's like you don't get to like kind of just.
That sounds like anti-Semitism.
That's
I think it was
that's exactly what
pro-Semitism.
Germans say.
I'm not going to win.
Their stuff is really for them. Let's get them. I don't like this boys' club stuff. What if we were proud of our bloodline? Yeah. You got me. Oh, I can't believe how proud I was getting.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a mixed bag, and I think that the more heterodoxical, if I'm making a word up, I don't care. Like
in variance with the accepted or official traditional religion.
I'm wondering about the suffix
It works.
doxical, because like paradoxical. What's doxical?
Well,
what does that mean? It means like
Belief system, like
belief
orthodoxy.
Okay.
Orthodoxy,
like
paradoxy,
culture and
dox. What else ends in dox?
I think
it's fun.
belief system.
What's
Listen to the History of English podcast. It's so great.
I gotta learn more.
It's like it makes you feel so dumb, but then you can just listen to it over and over again because you're like, okay, I got 1% of that in my brain. Crazy. Okay.
So I've Googled it. Heterodoxy in a religious sense means any opinions or doctrines at variance with an official or orthodox position.
Right.
Under this definition, heterodoxy is similar to unorthodoxy, while the adjective heterodox could be applied to a dissident.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I mean, when I read that word, I mean, maybe I'm getting it all wrong, but when I read that word, I took it to mean the idea that other things are happening at once.
Right.
Like
it's
if
basically
it's a Christian.
it's the precursor to sometimes fascist slides. It's like from what I understand, it's like whether there's economic instability or not, it's basically like when there's like technologically assisted kind of cultural upheaval where it starts to feel like there's gridlock happening and there's horns honking. The older folk, they do what we've seen them do, which is to start to go like, well, it wasn't like this when I was a kid, honk, 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 and then anybody who starts walking down that crowded sidewalk with a sandwich board that goes like, who loves Hitler? Like they start, even though they were yesterday because they were able to get to work on time, and weren't being embarrassed more than 5 times a year about their foot and mouth moments of like, oh, I guess I didn't know everything. When that hits 6 times a year or more, it's multiculturalism. It's like the potting soil for fascist to like impulse.
That you can live in a culture and believe something other than the orthodox ideals of that culture. And that be all right.
I mean, because when's that ever paid off for any country? Cha-ching! What did we talk? When did we ever get the impression that we better slippery slope letting these foreigners in? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You pieces of shit. You fucking grandsons of fucking yokels from some fucking European country that were getting their asses kicked.
Like going around touring the country doing comedy shows and driving through America, and the moment you get a bit outside of kind of the major cultural hubs like colleges and major cities, Confederate flags waving, and what? Like you weren't even boo. 2. You weren't a slave state, Ohio, or fucking Minnesota.
It's fucking crazy.
It's like you weren't even in the fucking fight in the fucking thing. It's and that flag is just simply a signal saying keep moving.
Right.
If you're not a white asshole, and I can't I love traveling the country. I love performing around the country, and I don't mean to talk shit about any particular cities in general, but it's like you waving your flag of obvious bigotry is crazy.
Yeah, and if you're in Ohio, then you're saying your frustration is you're going, God damn it, that's next door to me, and I can't. There's no flag I can put out. I can't put out a United Nations flag. I can't do it. There's no flag.
Although in my place, I have a huge Brexit flag outside my place right now.
There's no flag that says I'm fucking down to clown
We can
like
make
a real
it.
American always has been.
What would the flag? How would you design?
It's got a clown shrugging.
Flag? Would it have a flag on it? Or how would you do down the clown flag?
I don't know, man. I'm not in the mood to joke about it. It gets me uncharismatic to talk about it. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm like, first of all, I am the grandchild of fucking women that are covered in crazy Eastern European warts and speak with accents. I can't. This country is so young. I am the whitest guy in this room, and I am a stone's throw from immigration. And not people who came over here and cleared the fucking list of well, are you here to make us rich? No, I'm here to fucking hide. I'm here to fucking run. I'm here because I will die. I jumped out the window of the skyscraper of my burning country, and I'm landing here. I need somewhere to stay. We made that big business. How can people be so fucking rude and mean and hypocritical? And when the answer is, well, because they don't understand and you're hurting their feelings because it sucks to be made fun of for being stupid. I'm like, fucking boo-hoo. What do you mean? You read a book. I just get so fucking mad about it because I'm like, when did we? How did we get so fucking dumb? Why are we whatever?
That's the evolution of empires. Is that we always just you crest and you fall.
But
we're doing a very predictable fall.
But we
from,
didn't get anywhere near the crest. All we did was like accidentally stumble into the internet age. Like because of the culture that we created over here, for better or for worse, of like we were like, hey man, capitalism, poker chips, like keep, you have your religion, have your cookbooks, have your fucking politics, like we're never gonna knock on your door and check up on you. Do what you do, pay your taxes. Like it's a big experiment over here. And if there was, it's not a controversial statement to say we invented the internet, is it? Is someone from Scotland? You got your friend from Scotland here?
Colin, are you there?
Because I know if you say like we invented the
by the way,
automobile,
can we give a shout out? This motherfucker, Colin, came all the way from Glasgow, Scotland, to come see us last week.
Oh damn!
Colin, did you invent the internet? No, steam engine. I
They
think
invented
you got, right?
it together.
and the headbutt. Fucking own it. You invented the headbutt.
He helped.
Is it a Scottish? Is it a Scottish? I listened to that podcast, The Illusionist, and it's like about
language.
and it was talking about like how the Scots are like so bullied, like linguistically, like throughout.
Here, Colin, jump on stage so you can grab.
Do
a
you want to
mic.
come up?
Yeah.
If you want to come up, come up and share.
Welcome,
We don't
Colin,
get to hear
to the
Scottish
stage.
people.
He traveled a mighty long way.
I get to sit down then.
Thank God.
Oh, we have a guest. I can sit down.
Yeah, you've been standing for a while.
Yeah. And,
Please.
yeah. Here, give me that. That was on my phone. I'll
Dan
take that.
needs that.
Thank you.
For later.
You want a drink? Is there vodka in there? We can
I would
reload
love a
you.
drink.
There will
it'll
be.
probably fucking help.
This is going to be production value, just your accent. We don't get to hear Scottish people enough.
Well, that's what I was saying to Jeff. I've been doing my best to hide my Glaswegian.
You're from Glasgow, right?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah.
But you said originally you're from this place called the Clay Bank,
Oh, I'm from Claybank, yeah. It's,
Woo.
and they're famous. They're
Nobody
famous
here?
for
Nobody
being.
from Claybank?
I don't know if
Shout
that was
out.
a woo or a boo.
The Clay Bank's claim to fame. I'm sure there's like memorials there and stuff because they were targeted intensely by Nazi bombings.
We're very good at making. Well, we had Singer sewing machines.
Yeah.
Someone here may know that.
Yeah.
Other than that, we had John Brown shipyards, and we made ships that helped fight the Nazis. So
you were a war target because of the shipbuilding and the sewing machines for fabric and probably
maybe not the sewing machines, but definitely.
but wouldn't you think that there would be like uniforms and sails?
Oh
and
no,
stuff
yeah.
with, like fabric.
They came after us because of the shipbuilding. Like they fucked us up.
Now,
I'm not like
if you
like
talk to somebody from
genuine
Edinburgh,
level
in
to
my
fucking
experience, Colin, you talk to someone from Edinburgh and they call it a headbutt. They call it a Glasgow kiss. Do you call it a Glasgow kiss or do you call it something else?
I call it fucking sore.
You call it what?
Fucking sore.
Now I'm scared. Now I'm terrified.
I listened to this podcast about the British kind of like treatment of the it's like being Scottish in a British Empire and how that has functioned throughout history, in particularly like the language, and Americans or I'll just speak for myself, really not that familiar with it at all. I'm just familiar with it enough to know that there's basically a Scottish language that I would not understand at all because it's like not, and then it's like there's a Scottish dialect that makes English its own thing, and then as school kids, even if you're going, this is my question, because I'm not sure I got this right. Even if you're going to school in Scotland, are you kind of shamed for the jargon? I think the closest possible metaphor we would have in America is like the Ebonic thing, like when we had this thing where we had a word for it, and then people were like, "How dare you?" And then it was but that may be a really offensive analog for either side. But
Colin, you said that you are Scots-Irish too, right?
Yeah, my granddad's from Donegal.
So how much of your upbringing did you actually speak Scots or Scots-Irish?
I've never spoke proper Scottish Gaelic. So it's there's it's like Irish Gaelic, Scottish Gaelic. I don't really know Scottish Gaelic. I know when I've had a few drinks in me and I've been out for a Scotland game, I can kind of murmur my way through.
But like if you do a Robbie Burns poem, like would you know? Would you know it in English or would you know it in Scots?
I'd probably do better with Scots. Yeah.
All right.
But the only like one of the main things I can remember from like my granddad knew both. He was from Donegal and nicest, best guy in the world ever. He went to a shop with my brothers, and the shopkeeper was foreign, and he was speaking a different. Was speaking a different language to someone else. So he was dealing with my granddad, and he found that really offensive. So he refused to speak English or Scottish to this person until they acknowledged him in Scottish. So all he did was just speak Scottish Gaelic.
Really?
And it lasted, from what my brother said, quite a while of just him intentionally speaking to my brother in Scottish Gaelic until this person would then go, "Oh, sorry, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah. There's Irish racism is one of the great racisms of all time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a Glaswegian comedian. I think it was Frankie Boyle said that like the Irish invented sectarianism and Scotland perfected it. I'm pretty sure that's...
was correcting? Oh, it was my ex-wife, because my ex-wife is Irish now. She lives in Ireland, and I referred to the whole fucking banana bowl as the UK, and she's like, first of all, Ireland is not the UK, and I was like, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
but then I was like, and then she was like, well, half of it is. And that's the source of like a bunch of, and I'm like, all right, so it's not that big a misunderstanding.
One core, maybe.
But like Scotland is very clear. We were in Scotland, and like we spent a lot of time because they were having an election that was coming up about the possible secession, and that didn't go through.
It didn't, but I think
Brexit
might help.
Were you pro-independence or?
Oh, yeah, I was pro-independence.
Yeah, cool.
It's incredible.
And if you guys had made it, you would have had, and one day I think Scotland will be independent.
Yeah.
And you will have the best national anthem of all time because "Flower of Scotland" is fucking.
Flower of Scotland's fucking amazing.
Sing a bit for us.
I'll be happy to. When she bloom like flowers of Scotland. From the pipes they blow for me. Gardens and the dragons may be nay mice, and the mice may be dragon men. But I long for flowers of Scotland, and I hit my wife again.
Oh, he drooled.
I just started thinking of Sean Connery right at the end there. Somebody told me Sean Connery in like a 60 Minutes interview, the interviewer was like, "You said at one point it's okay to slap a woman if she disagrees with it." And he's like, "I stand by it." Wow.
Yeah, it was an awesome like.
Yeah, take that, millennials.
Sometimes you need to know what's what. Or
we were talking about that. It was like, what did he say about that? They're like, what do you think? And this is obviously it must be before 1989 that this interview happened. But he was like, his explanation was, if you have a fight and you've already won, that the man's won, and then she keeps going. So I was like, wow, it must be nice to live in a world where fights are won ever. Yeah. Holy crap! And then in the context of the like 60 Minutes piece or whatever, they're like, but here's the thing. Happily married for 27 years. Like, they're like, hey, think about it. Like, maybe you should try it at home. And all the women in the writers' room we're talking about, they're like, happily? Like, what? Where's the 60 Minutes piece on his wife? Anyways, all right, so continue. That's why I threw that into their national anthem.
Flower of Scotland.
Absolutely.
If you ever see a rugby match or whatever, in Scotland, the crowd sings a cappella.
Rugby's English.
Oh well, okay.
Sorry, that's just me being.
But if you ever hear the crowd a cappella sing "O Flower of Scotland," it's beautiful.
Oh yeah. I go to every. I'm part of. Well, for my sins, I'm part of the Tartan Army. So yeah, it's every fucking game you sing "Flower of Scotland," and then you get your heart broken because some Belgian guy just scored a fucking screamer from absolutely nowhere.
Tell me about it.
And then you go for a couple of pints, and you go, yeah. Well, I mean, we did
One
all
of
right.
my favorite.
It's a right nonce.
When Trump got elected, one of my favorite protest photos, when he did when he did the Arab ban or tried to do that, there was a Scottish woman holding up a poster that said,
I forget her name, but I know exactly what you're talking
She
about.
said, "Your mother was an immigrant, you absolute roaster."
Yeah.
Roaster. I don't even know what a roaster means, but it sounds like an insult.
Roaster is just kind of.
And what about your fucking continuing supply of mail order bride? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh yeah, I hate it's like it's.
Oh,
not,
I thought you were talking to me.
Yeah,
I don't
Jeff,
remember this. I must
where
have
do
missed
you
this.
get
No,
it?
no, I'm just saying. It's just like again, it's like I'm not charismatic when I give a shit about
Flower
No,
of
it's good.
Scotland.
this. Here's
Will we see
the
your
likes
likes again?
Fucking good.
That fought and died
For who?
your wee bit hill and glen and stood against
I've been
against
stroking, stroking on the glen.
If it makes you feel better, I was about to shout wanker.
I've been wee stroking.
I'm not wee stroking.
Normally after you say fucking Proud Edward's Army, if you're
Yeah.
independence claimed, you shout wanker, so you're
Wanker.
pretty close.
You want to hear the phrase that they taught me in Milwaukee Comedy Sports when we had our accent workshop? So
I would love to. I'm pretty sure I know.
For,
it, but
I'll start with a couple others that aren't. For Irish, they taught because they go like, we got to give you a crash course. 45 minutes. We're going to teach you 20 accents. So we're going to teach you one line from each accent. That if you say it, maybe you can do the accent.
It hooks you into
Right,
it.
like it's like if you want to
Get
do
you
George
going.
Bush, nah,
Yeah,
can't do it.
fine,
Okay,
yeah.
now I'm ready.
Go for it.
But
Too
he
soon.
just died.
Too
He just
soon.
died. He just died. He's an amazing
God bless.
president. But for Irish, they go like, keep it in the back of your teeth. They go, you think you love me, but you don't. So everything's like breathy, and I say,
this
you
from
think
the-
you love me, but you don't. And then Scottish was, it's a great, great day for motor car racing.
Motor car racing. That's what it was.
And we would always, the only thing we did, it was like sort of like I was like, okay, now we're accent experts, so then we're can we get an accent? Scottish, and everybody in the scene would just come in. It's a great, great day for motor car racing. Yes, it is a great day for.
Is that Jackie
I
Stewart?
thought, yeah, it's Jackie Stewart.
Jackie.
I thought you were going to do the Sean Connery most things.
Most
down.
things down here don't react well to motor car racing. And if they don't react well, I'm fine with it. But if they're women, you give them a slap.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need.
it's a Brabrecht Moonlicht Nacht.
B-A-L-A-N-C-E balance. That's him in Highlander.
I sang Colin a song earlier that you didn't,
Oh, yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
even quite know, called "I Belong to Glasgow," which is a
Yeah,
great.
I think it was the. Jerry? Is it Jerry Rafferty?
I have no idea.
I think it might have been Jerry Rafferty. I'm absolutely. Someone's going to be hearing this from Scotland and they're going.
I've been with a
"That
few of
cunt
my
does
cronies.
not know what the
One or
fuck
two
he's talking
pals of
about."
mine. We went into a hotel.
Sorry, I said.
We
cunt
did very
there.
well,
No.
and then we went out once again.
To us, cunt is confetti. So.
Did you call me a cunt fetty? What did you just fucking call me, Colin?
Oh, no.
We're a
but you're a
heterodoxy.
good
We can't care.
I just never know because I've been warned about Glaswegians because like Edinburgh.
Glaswegians, is that what they call
Yeah, it's
people from
Glaswegians,
Basca?
yeah.
That's adorable, but probably saying that will get me
Dan,
murdered.
Dan, don't.
I
don't
can
do
make it
don't-
absolutely. Well, I don't know. I could say you can make it cure worse. The people from Clydebank are called bankies,
Bankies?
Bankies.
Oh, wee bankies.
which also kind of sounds like it's our fault for the fucking crisis, but also.
Oh, but yeah. Glasgow. No. Glasgow. Are you supposed to say Glasgow or Glasgow?
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Sorry, that sounded a bit.
Is there
like-
such a thing as an upper class Glasgow?
Yeah,
Glaswegian?
Yeah.
Because
It's mostly there in the West End, which is where I currently work.
How big is it compared? Can you think of an American city? Do you know populations of American cities? Can you say like it's big as Houston? Of course you can. That's what they do in Scotland. They sit around and they study populations of American cities.
It's definitely tiny.
San Francisco, maybe,
So
or
like, we're probably. Well, I'd say we're quite small, but like you were saying with the the loss of the dialect is, I think quite a lot of it comes from, like you're also deciding is about the posh people. It's I work in the West-ish, and if I spoke I speak like this now to use, and that's how I speak to them. But if I spoke normally, they would absolutely have no fucking idea what the fuck I was saying.
Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him.
Oh,
I would not have a job. I would not have a job.
You think you sound like Tom Brokaw right now? Yeah, but it's but you mean you're saying like you're making an effort to like okay, I'm talking to Americans like here I am.
No, but it's the same. It's the same there. This is the same effort I'd make for them. Where.
But if your family called you up or you got in a fight with somebody or
this is not
Give
us the thickest brogue that you got.
Yell at Jeff.
What's family?
Do an impression of your least favorite relative. I'll be an American ringing your doorbell and asking for directions. Bing bong. Do your doors go bing bong or are they like?
Oh, flower of Scotland.
It's more letters from America. I don't know. It's just going to sound fake.
Their doorbells are bagpipes.
Yeah.
We don't have doorbells.
It's good.
Chat.
They're door pipes.
He's doing
it's
it.
just
Oh,
sound
shit.
fake. I can.
Sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
keep doing it. We're fucking it up. You do it.
I can do it.
No, you were doing great.
Okay, all right. That's all right.
Ask him a question. Play ball here.
Excuse me, I'm from Iowa, and I love your Loch Ness Monster country, and I just want to know, where's the Wi-Fi? Can you help me? You fucking, I consider you lower. I'm totally rude, so just fucking let go on me.
He wants fries with that.
Yeah, is this a restaurant? Why is there dirt here?
Why don't you go back to fucking England, you fucking dirty Tory bastard?
There you go.
That sounds more normal.
That was very
You sounded like you and
McGregor.
I get turned on.
Fuck Theresa May.
Can we
Call
talk
him
about
a right cunt.
Can we talk about the brown sauce they put on the fucking bacon buddy or the chip buddy?
Oh, aye.
It's the greasiest thing I've ever had in my life.
Aye, well, it depends. In Edinburgh, I'm pretty sure I've suddenly stopped talking a wee bit.
No, it's good.
In Edinburgh, I think the brown sauce is normal. It's just red sauce, which is also a point. So, if you're in Glasgow and you speak kind of normal, it's a red sauce.
But not brown sauce, not chippy sauce or whatever.
And then if you go somewhere fancy, it's can I have some ketchup?
Oh,
and
really?
That's when you know you're. Well, if
I
you're
had
in
a fucking.
Glasgow,
Have you ever had a bacon buddy?
I've had a roll and bacon.
It's just fucking French fries on a roll. That's it.
A bacon buddy is
There's
English.
no bacon?
Though.
Bacon buddy has the bacon.
That's English,
a chip buddy is just chips.
Yeah, but that's
Okay,
English
well.
though. It's a roll and bacon.
Dan and I were in. It was freezing tits. We were there during New Year's Eve, Hogmanay, and we had a fucking a deep fried Mars bar, which was fucking good.
Hey, it's me.
That's the fucking oddest stereotype we've ever had. Oh, sorry.
Who is it?
Sorry, it's me, MC Scottish
Control.
Secession.
Oh.
Hey, how come you didn't secede?
Zach, are you up there?
Why does Zach have to be up there?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
feels
'cause
like
I'm an
it feels
MC?
like it might need a beat.
Oh no, okay. I just wanted to troll him. I'd be like,
I thought it was
hey,
a genuine question.
it's me. Fuck. Well,
I wanted to get. I don't know.
I don't know what I wanted to do. I'm drunk. Yo.
Scottish secession.
Scotland. Let me hear you say
Leave the
Scotland.
UK.
If you got a gun, you're gonna get Gotland. Yo, island. I'm gonna be at no man's an island. I'm better than everyone from Ireland. Cause I got no iron, I just got a gun, man.
Yeah.
My name is MC. Cause that's a Scottish thing, you see. My name is MC Mick. Yo, I got autonomy. You're gonna take out my trash. Don't make me do it for free. I'm gonna pay no tax. watch as if there's nothing for me. I'm gonna headbutt your ass. My name is MC. Scott. Scottish. Scotch. Without me, you wouldn't have tape.
You wouldn't. More strings down here don't reflect when I'm talking.
Okay, all right, we should end that. We should end that rap there. That was the tape thing is going to be the peak.
This is fucking surreal, but
So like you came all the way out here.
But what's the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. You're going back in a couple of days. You said.
yeah, I go back on Thursday. Yeah.
What's the city in Scotland? Is it Edinburgh? That's like so. As I said, like Glasgow is not like you have fancy glass. What did you say? Glaswegians?
Glaswegians.
Glaswegians?
Yeah, Wegians.
Like Norwegian.
Oh,
yeah.
Glaswegian. Yeah.
So outside of, we get called,
Is there a nickname for them? Like we had
Ouijies.
yuppies here, like young
Ouijies.
upwardly Ouijies.
We get called
But all of you collectively. But I'm saying, like, do you have a
It's the
name for
W
the
word.
upper class Ouijians?
cunts.
Yeah, right. But if you're just tuning in, that word means a different thing in Europe. Like it's not. It doesn't have the.
So it's like Jeff's a good cunt. You're a good
Right,
cunt.
exactly. It doesn't have quite the.
highest praise you can get.
Apart from like everyone
It's
up
the
here
highest
is a
praise you
good
can
cunt,
get.
but
Like,
I'm
if-
probably a
if-
cunt.
if somebody
but,
grabs you and goes,
can go with different
"You're
ways.
a great cunt."
Yeah.
But
But it's, I think I'm sort of friends with a comedian in Scotland, and he said something like, I'm going to absolutely butcher this fucking bit, but it's Scotland is the most progressive place in the world because it's been a place where women are something like it's the most progressive place in the world because women don't see gender because every single week women are telling guys they're going to kick their cunt in.
Right.
And I absolutely butcher that. The guy's fucking amazing. Buy his DVD.
I guess I was gonna ask, like,
was great proof.
Is it is
What was that?
Edinburgh? Is that the capital of Scotland?
Yes.
And is that the New York of Scotland in terms of like finance, industry?
It'd be Glasgow.
Oh,
I think,
Glasgow is Glasgow bigger than Edinburgh?
I think to do with finance and stuff it is, but I think also
okay.
Scotland revolves so much around
Well, that's in keeping. Like we have DC, which is smaller and less important
Glasgow's
than New York.
more industrial, right? Like that's where the more the
but
like,
also like we've got this sounds so fucking pathetic, but we've got like the two best football teams or soccer teams as well. And,
Yay.
what,
So
Which one?
Rangers or
It's
Celtic?
Celtic and Rangers.
Are you
The
Celtic
Lakers.
fan?
Yeah, I'm a Celtic.
Yeah.
Fuck the Rangers.
I'm a hardcore Hearts of Midlothian fan.
Oh, yeah, well.
Hearts,
okay.
hearts, glorious hearts.
The banks at Castle there.
The talk of the tune and the boys in maroon.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to bring Omar Camacho back and have Cholos try drinking with Scots and.
But like Hibs and Hearts have kind of.
The most dangerous games you ever fucking go to is a Celtic Rangers game.
Yeah.
Where the teams have to come. The fans have to come from different sides of the town and arrive at different times and leave at different times. Because, and you're not allowed to even wear the strip. You can't even wear...
you have to cover up,
You can't wear the jerseys around town because there's just going to be violence.
Yeah.
Oh,
We,
do you guys...
like-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
We Celtic's been doing so well currently that the last time we won at Ibrox, which the one I was at, we won 3-2. Won to Edward. We're now no longer the players are banned from going to see their own fans now or doing a lap of honour. Because when Celtic won, it was 3-2. So players are coming over just to do the normal thing, which it came from Germany, where if you win, you go see your fans, you wave, and you kind of like thank them.
Yeah, you do your victory parade.
Yeah, so they came over to say like cheers, and Rangers fans in the bottom left corner, from what I remember, were not happy. But at the very, very front of their fans is people in wheelchairs with disabilities, and the Rangers fans decided to climb on top of them and try and get on the pitch to attack the Celtic fans, which led to a lot of people in wheelchairs getting trampled on and stood on.
And that was Ranger fans trampling their own disabled
Yeah, it was their own
Ranger
fans. Yeah,
Well,
to
that's
try
where
and get to
liking
us.
sports gets you.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Do you guys still have a spider on your money? They have a spider on their dollar.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. I've
They
got
got
a
because
tenner, I
their
think.
George Washington is a guy who went in a cave and like fought a spider. Right, it's crazy. That's when your country's old enough. It's like there's no. Oh, he might have had wooden teeth. He might not have. It's like no, he rode a dragon and he had spiders in his eyes. Like it's like some guy who just was in a cave with a spider.
That was definitely true, but I've got a tenner. It's just Robbie Burns and Edinburgh Castle.
It's
very plastic.
But there's like a spider. Where's the spider?
Oh, I think that's on the fiver. It's in the old one.
There's a
We
spider
went
on the
from
fiver.
paper to
You're
plastic.
thinking of the
so
Spider
it's got-
King.
That's
Oh, no,
amazing.
Yeah, spiders was definitely a thing. Yeah.
What do we got? An eagle, and it's like extinct.
Yeah,
like,
or,
it's like,
Scotland's main thing is our national animal is a fucking unicorn.
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
That's
not allowed.
They've chosen their national animal to be a
I'm
fucking
sorry.
a
That
mythical
is
beast.
not. That's not allowed. That's not allowed.
totally is.
Also,
it's
no,
up to
it's
the
not.
nation.
On
No.
my passport, there's a fucking unicorn.
No.
Scotland's not even a country. So like they one day.
Well, that's fighting talk.
Oh shit.
Oh, you wee cunt, you fucking dog. Got a headbutt coming from your bagpipe now.
He's gonna headbutt you.
I sounded
You're
Irish.
doing,
I sounded
you're doing Irish. You're doing Irish.
You fucking cunt. I'm going to bury my gold under a tree.
Surprise.
You're never going to find it.
You're doing-
surprised
You'll
you
never
more like
find
a-
my Scottish rainbow.
You're doing Lucky the Leprechaun now.
Where are me Scottish charms?
I'm surprised more Scottish, like Americans and stuff, don't do Begbie's voice for Trainspotting.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Begbie
No,
was the
totally.
fucking.
I heard
Like-
train spotting right at the end. I was like, okay, yeah.
But Begbie is like.
I thought my Irish ex-wife was talking about Ireland with me, and I asked you, because she was like, here, I had said when Trump got elected, and it was like, boy, we're having so much grief and all this stuff, and I was like, I had said at one point on this podcast, I'm like, you know what we need to do is just have a president. Like at this point, we all agree that the president is the new king, and we should have. Let the president be a ceremonial title because it has so much more to do with pride and fucking symbolism, and let the smarty pantses that are only going to ruin that party actually understand that there's the equivalent of like a chancellor or prime minister who went to law school and graduated any school and is like, you elect them based on like their job that they're going to do, and they don't wear a jacket. She told me Ireland has that exact thing. They have an Irish president and who is really more like, I'm the Irish president, and I'm just like kind of here to say it's great to be Irish.
Yeah.
And they have and then they have a prime minister who's actually kind of like
and
doing the shit.
Because of the way Ireland, I don't think anybody really truly knows Irish politics that well because it's a fucking mess.
Because they don't fucking count.
So yeah.
I still sound Irish, but I'm trying to get on your good side, but I keep sounding Irish.
Don't worry, you're my.
Oh, come on! It's me, your friend Dan Harmon.
But they, I think the way it works because in Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, if you're voting for kind of the Republic, you have to vote for Sinn Féin. So I think there's 12 Sinn Féin ministers in London, and they will not vote on anything that isn't specifically about Ireland. So people like Scotland try and get them to kind of vote for us a wee bit, but they refuse.
I love the Irish so much.
But Scotland's good.
No, Scotland's great.
We've got a female first minister who's amazing.
Yeah,
Is that the so? How does your
Nicola
structure?
Sturgeon.
You have a prime minister. You call it a first minister.
Yeah, she's the first minister, and basically England pretends we've got power, and she gets to kind of wield it a little bit.
England pretends what? Wait.
We've got power. They pretend, hey, do
Right.
we want? Well, I mean, she does nice things. I mean. We've got the NHS in general, but if you're in England, you have to pay for prescriptions. But if you're in Scotland, you don't. If you
get bit by a spider, you're out.
Yeah,
you're out in the
fucked.
cold.
Yeah,
But that's because they
don't fuck
believe
about
that
with
God
spiders,
bit you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's the only thing. It's just like they believe that spiders are like. That's like You're like.
In England, you
did
have
a
to
spider
pay
bite you? Well, get out.
Yeah, get the fuck.
Then
In
God
England,
wants you to die.
Education costs money. In Scotland, it doesn't.
Colin, can you quote on Robert Burns for us? to be?
Not really, no.
I'd be happy to, Jeff. All right. You talking
I
about
can
his
quote you
famous
some
his
proclaimers
poem,
or fucking,
a mouse
I
and a
can quote you
wee-
some Rod Stewart, some proclaimers. some-
I could do it.
I
could do it.
Do you mind
do
if I
it.
do the original Scottish
yeah.
dialect?
I would love you.
Okay.
To do that.
I'm out of practice. Oui, alors moi c'est de continuer. A mouse again But we the mice na hen me. Me one hen and me na hen. Is this
Cliffhanger? Let's give it up for Colin, everybody from Glasgow. Tonight we all
doesn't seem like the best
Glasgow.
ending ever, but thank you, Colin, for coming up here. Thank you, everybody, for coming. See you next week.
Give it up for our Harmontown staff. I'm your Comptroller, Jeff Davis. Spencer, your game master.
Thank you.
Church taking the stage, doing all of your fantastic photography. And your mayor, Dan Harmon, of course. Thank you all. Drive fast. Take chances.
Did you get any of that?
It's a good show.